This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start with the weather and a look outside with our News 8 Now City Cam. Looking nice out there. A little bit of sun today, but Art is tracking some incoming snow. We'll bring him in to track it all for us. Art, what can we expect?
Well, this is the thing. We're holding on to an Alberta Clipper that's rolling in some snowfall on the way. Right now, we're getting clouds increasing, taking us to overcast conditions along Rusk County as well as Eau Claire County. Then as we get through the afternoon, we'll see some late day snowfall, pulling in that snowfall, colder air, which is polar air coming in. So we'll get colder over the next few days, holding on to the possibility of about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. And we may even see up to 4 inches as we finish out over the next 5 days. Holding on to this, though, you can see where the snowfall is trying to get down right now. It's not accumulating currently, but you can see the clouds are starting to move in. We have late day snowfall coming in for La Crosse, but Eau Claire, you're looking at maybe around the 1 o'clock hour, continuing in with heavy snowfall and then dropping down to at least some flurries going right back into your evening hours and coming back again by the 9 o'clock hour. Wind gusts up to at least 20 to 30 miles per hour as we finish out today, holding on to those wind gusts continue on into Friday as well in the morning, up to 30s plus. We'll get into highs for Thursday where you're looking at least 19 to about 27 degrees, so we're above seasonal. Eau Claire is holding on to more snowfall later on tonight, and we'll do similar conditions as well as we get into La Crosse. Back to you.
All right, Art, thank you. One person is hurt after a crash involving a horse-drawn buggy that happened this morning in the town of Sheldon. Police say an SUV was traveling westbound on Highway 33 when it struck the buggy. The driver of the buggy was seriously injured, they say, and taken to the hospital. The highway was closed for several hours while crews worked to clear the scene. And developing now, President Trump says he might invoke the Insurrection Act if Minnesota politicians don't do more to stop anti-ICE protests. The law would allow the president to deploy U.S. troops to Minnesota to support the federal agents. This as a new round of protests ignited overnight after ICE agents were involved in another shooting. Homeland Security officials say a Venezuelan man was shot in the leg after allegedly attacking an agent with a shovel.
Last night, what we saw was 3 individuals weaponize shovels and brooms and attack an ICE officer that had to defend himself.
This is already the second shooting that we've had in a week. People are scared. The atmosphere is tense.
In 1992 by George W. Bush to end unrest in Los Angeles. Now a live look at the White House, where President Trump is meeting with Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. They're expected to discuss the future of the nation's government. CBS's Natalie Brand reports.
U.S. Southern Command released this video showing U.S. forces seizing a 6th oil tanker in the Caribbean before dawn, part of the ongoing quarantine of sanctioned oil going in and out of Venezuela. It comes ahead of President Trump's meeting with Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado at the White House today.
I think we're getting along very well with Venezuela.
President Trump has signaled relations are warming, with Venezuela's acting president, Delcy Rodriguez, left over from the Maduro regime.
She's a terrific person. I mean, she's somebody that we've worked with very well.
In an interview with CBS Evening News earlier this month, Machado, who hopes to lead Venezuela, said Rodriguez can't be trusted.
She was sanctioned by the United States government because of the corruption and all the involvement she has in criminal activities.
President Trump also isn't backing down from talk of taking over Greenland. And following a meeting with the Vice President and Secretary of State, Denmark's foreign minister says fundamental differences remain.
We want to work with our American friends and allies, but it must be respectful cooperation and it must respect the red lines.
But the president has called it a matter of national security, adding Greenland is vital to the Golden Dome defense system he wants to build.
If we don't go in, Russia's going to go in and China's going to go in.
Lawmakers across party lines are defending Greenland's sovereignty.
The idea that we have to own the country in order to protect our national security is just nonsense.
The lawmakers have said the Danes and Greenlanders are open to additional national security assets, but say that can be done without taking over the island. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And meanwhile, the president says the killing of protesters in Iran has stopped. That comes after days of demonstrations where up to 12,000 people were killed after a violent government response. Trump threatened the Iranian regime, saying the U.S. military would intervene if the killings continued. And some other news today. Whole milk is coming back to school cafeterias for the first time in more than a decade. News 8 Now Seth Padilla is in the newsroom with more on what's changing. Seth.
Alexandra, President Trump just signed the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act into law. This rolls back Obama-era rules that only allowed fat-free or low-fat milk in schools.
Drink more milk.
That's Congressman Derek Van Orden celebrating the change. He and Senator Tammy Baldwin have pushed for this bill for years.
Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, whole milk is, right? That's a great thing.
Schools in the National School Lunch Program can now serve whole and 2% milk alongside fat-free and low-fat options. This comes as new federal dietary guidelines highlight the benefits of whole-fat dairy. Reporting from the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
All right, Seth. And measles cases are climbing in the United States. The CDC now reporting 171 new cases so far this year across 9 states. In South Carolina, measles is spreading rapidly. Health officials there confirming 124 new cases since last week, bringing the statewide total to 434.
Initial infection with measles may not be that severe, but it wipes out the kid's immune system, immune memory, and it can take a couple years to build back.
Gotcha.
So it leaves the infant or the child susceptible to infections like pneumonia, diarrheal illness, and so on. And that's actually half of the deaths related to measles.
The CDC recorded more than 2,200 measles cases last year, the most since the disease was declared eradicated more than 2 decades ago. 4 astronauts are back on Earth this noon hour. After an early return, NASA decided to bring back the SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule last week after a spacewalk was canceled due to a medical issue. This is the first time in ISS history this has happened. The astronauts departed from the ISS and took the 10-hour journey home. Officials didn't say what the medical concern was or which astronaut was affected.
We are bringing the crew to a medical facility in the San Diego, off the San Diego area. And so the crew will stay there. They'll stay there overnight. And we expect to bring the crew back to Houston on Friday.
The crew was originally scheduled to stay at the ISS until mid-next month. Elon Musk's AI Grok will no longer edit photos of people in revealing photos. That move follows uproar over Grok allowing users to digitally undress people, including kids. In a statement, X said measures are now in place to prevent editing such images. Still to come here at noon, Verizon says it has fixed yesterday's massive outage and is giving customers credits. We'll have those details. And cheap gas today at Circle K if you're headed that way. Your Money Watch report is next.
Winter can actually be the perfect time to replace those old drafty windows. Nothing will keep you more comfortable in your home during the winter than new windows. And our certified master installers are highly trained experts that will install your new windows properly while reducing exposure to outside elements. We'll take out your old window and place in your new window in less than 5 minutes on average. Ask how your winter installation can save you money and make you more comfortable in your home.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what they say, new year, new you. King Furniture is celebrating the new year with a special trade-in offer. Trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. And we'll deliver and haul away for free. Shop store-wide savings as we continue to clear out inventory and make room for new styles for 2026. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments. The King Furniture New Year sale is going on now.
Did you touch the thermostat? Did you turn it up?
Of course not. Did somebody fiddle with the thermostat?
Dude, it's 85 degrees.
85? Do you have any idea what a couple degrees will do to our gas bill?
Why is it so hot here?
Someone turned up the heat.
What do you think you're doing?
I like to sleep with my window open.
You are not supposed to touch a thermostat.
In our consumer news today, Verizon is vowing to make it right with consumers after yesterday's massive outage. And Circle K's Fuel Day is back with discounts. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has today's business news headlines from New York.
Verizon Wireless says the issue that caused yesterday's massive outage has been resolved. The company is urging customers to restart their mobile devices if they're still having problems. According to Down Detector, around 180,000 people reported outages at one point Wednesday, with phones switching to SOS mode. In a statement, Verizon said it is truly sorry the company let customers down and vowed to make this right by providing credits to customers' accounts. Going to see the Mona Lisa in person? It's now going to be a bit pricier. The Louvre has raised its ticket prices for non-European Union residents, that includes Americans, from around 22 euros to 32 euros, or 37 US dollars. The famed museum says the 45% jump is part of France's differentiated pricing policy that's also hitting other major cultural sites, including the Palace of Versailles and the Paris Opera. It comes months after the Louvre was hit by a major jewel heist. Guided museum tour groups can get tickets at the discounted rate of 28 euros. And it's Fuel Day at Circle K. That means today only, Circle K is slashing 40 cents off the price of gas per gallon at its more than 5,000 locations nationwide, all day long with no purchase necessary. Non-members can sign up for the loyalty program to get the discount. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, the impact the loss of a pet can have on families and a warning for parents who choose not to vaccinate your kids. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening this noon hour on Wall Street. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The Menards Bag Sale is here. Get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag. How much will you save? Finish up your projects or even get date night started. You're not going to want to miss this. Hurry in while there's still time to see how much you can fit in the bag. Don't miss this chance to save big at Menards. Get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag.
Save big money at Menards.
Out with the olds and in with the new at Wesco in Sparta. Grab amazing deals with discounts up to 50% off. Floor models, overstacked, and slightly blemished items must go. So incredible, even I can't believe the savings. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect piece for your home. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Head to Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And remember to tell them Peyton sent you.
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Coming up.
I'm very turned on right now.
Who's got the inside scoop on the ultra-viral new show, Heated Rivalry?
Yes, honey.
And
please welcome my friend, Jamie Oliver.
Hey, everyone! Who's ready for the ultimate healthy cooking hacks?
Even if you've got no time at all, you can still make a delicious meal.
It's very robust and very flavorful.
Plus, the star of the hottest new rom-com, Emily Bader.
Today at 3 on News 8.
In our medical news today, more parents in the U.S. opting their kids out of vaccinations for non-medical reasons. A study published in JAMA found the states with the highest rates of non-medical vaccine exemptions are Utah, Idaho, Oregon, Wisconsin, and Arizona. Researchers say the trend could lead to resurgences of illnesses in children that are easily preventable with vaccines. The U.S. is currently dealing with significant measles outbreaks, like we told you about earlier in the newscast. And having a premature baby can take a major toll on the quality of life of parents. Research published in JAMA found that parents reported the lowest quality of life when their baby was in the neonatal ICU. Researchers say parents of premature infants need more resources to deal with psychological distress, lack of preparedness, and inadequate social support. 1 in 5 people say losing a pet was more distressing to them than losing a human loved one. A study in the UK showed the death of a pet can cause prolonged grief disorder in the same way that losing a family member or friend does. Researchers say the diagnosis of grief disorders needs to expand to include the loss of pets. As we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from City Cam 8. Artisan next with a look at that snow that's coming.
La Crosse Fireplace Company has been helping families build a warm and cozy gathering area in their homes for over 25 years. With our huge selection of Heat and Glow fireplaces, you're sure to find the style to perfectly fit your home. Now, through the end of the month, save 25% off on all Heat and Glow fireplaces. Whether it's a remodel or new construction, La Crosse Fireplace Company is devoted to making your experience wonderful. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Your local Culligan expert helps you take control of your home's water with the world's most efficient softeners and drinking water systems. Culligan also gives you more control of your wallet with a variety of payment options for better water and finances that fit. Contact your local Culligan expert today.
It's big game savings time here at Carl's.
Save big on major brand appliance packages.
Save up to $1,800 instantly, plus rebates on GE packages. Buy 1, 2, and 3, and get this over-the-range microwave free.
All TVs are on sale.
Save up to 40% on grills and up to 80% on fireplace stands. Your choice of Perfect Sleeper mattresses are only $5.99. It's big game savings time right here.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Put your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill, and it works differently.
I got rapid relief at 2 weeks with Rinvoq. Check.
It helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
And I got lasting steroid-free remission. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
All right, good afternoon to you. Let's get into it here. Not much on the snow grounds just yet. We're not seeing anything out there at all. Getting into Eau Claire, you're looking at still dry conditions. Winona, dry conditions as well, 23 degrees out there. Pretty much getting into seasonal average temperatures as we finish out the afternoon, and milder conditions as we go into tomorrow as well. Snowfall's trying to get in, but you see the darker shaded blue? That's pretty much a real looking snow that's going to get down to the ground and collect as well, or accumulate. We'll get into a little bit closer. You can see in portions of the western portions of Rusk County picking up a little bit of snow right now, but I was just looking at Ladysmith. Nothing's going on there just yet. We'll hold on to overcast conditions eventually as we get into the afternoon. This is all setting up with a huge Alberta clipper. Now, we had one earlier that already tracked out towards the east coast, and this is one of two, I should say one of three, because another one's coming up out of Alberta, and that will bring in more of that rainfall and snowfall coming in as we go into the next few days. Fast-moving storm systems, that's what Alberta clippers do. They also pull down some cold polar air. As we get into it into the afternoon, we'll also find ourselves getting into More snowfall picking up as we go all the way into tomorrow as well. 1 to 3 inches of snowfall, what these clippers do, unless they get associated with the Great Lakes, and that's when you get lake effect snow. But that's not going to affect us. Holding on to cloudy skies to at least partly to mostly cloudy skies through the day. Some locations also holding on to that sunshine you can see as you get into Lynxville, all the way up to Westby as well. Looking at partly cloudy skies, holding on to areas by Hillsboro. 24 degrees for you, 29 in Osseo, up in La Crescent as you pick up again. Local temperatures warming up for you. Prairie du Chien about 27 degrees. We'll go to La Crosse, picking up as well. Cloudier skies with heavy snowfall coming in for the late day, and then going to your evening commute, tapering off, and then coming back again into the evening and overnight hours with some heavier snowfall. Back up in Osseo, you're holding on to at least mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies with 22 degrees for you there. And then right back up to areas by Eau Claire, all the way up to Ladysmith. You're looking at least mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. All right, what's happening? Snowfall coming in for the late day. You see it up by Ladysmith over to Eau Claire. This big batch of snowfall we were supposed to get kind of flailed on us. We see more of this coming back again though as we get into Thursday by the 5 o'clock hour. Still holding on to that snowfall all the way through portions of the 6 o'clock hour. Then by 7 o'clock it breaks apart and we see more snow back up to Eau Claire. Most of the snow that we're expecting our way is getting out of the region to the east. Then we have a break coming back again as we go in the 8 o'clock hour. But by 9 o'clock going into 10 o'clock you may see more snow working down all along, say, Eau Claire and Ladysmith, and eventually it comes right back again to the overnight hours. 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock into the morning. That still stays with us, continuing on as we go all the way to the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour. By 4 o'clock, we're still in the snow for La Crosse, and then possibly as we finish out going to the 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock hour, snowfall's moving out of the way. Then we turn into flurries to finish out all the way through Friday. We'll be seeing some breezy and gusty winds as well. Another batch of snowfall comes back again for Eau Claire and then dries all the way back down to the south and continues all the way into areas by La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Black River Falls, and then we are done. We'll hold on how this all shapes up going into Saturday as well. More snowfall coming back again as we go into Sunday too. You can see that finishing off as we go into the afternoon. So what we're looking at is maybe now 2 to 4 inches of snowfall in the forecast. But take a look there over by areas right by Eau Claire. You're looking at 4 to 8 inches of snowfall. They say that they're going to pick some of that up. I know that usually has a change in plans as we go through the day. Things will change up, but I'm saying we're still going to possibly get up to maybe 2 to maybe 3 inches of snowfall, possibly finishing out going into some breezy and gusty winds over the next couple of days. As far as everything is concerned, we're going to be seeing colder conditions leaning into your weekend, taking into account temperatures dropping down from 29 down to 18 degrees by Sunday, 5 degrees on Monday for MLK Day, and then try to warm you up gradually into next day.
Okay, all right, it's here, it's coming.
Yes.
Got to get ready. Thank you for that, Art. We know you'll be tracking it. Well, coming up, soup flavored hard candy. You want some? It's back. Progresso's latest drop ahead.
The Home Furniture Galleries offer quality and distinctive styles, from the sophisticated designs of our fine furniture gallery, the contemporary city flair of Uptown, and the artistry of heirloom furniture in the Amish Craftsman collection. Whatever your lifestyle, there's no place like home.
We are very fortunate to have our mom in our lives. We rely on Medicaid to pay for her long-term care. When I learned that it might be cut, I met with Representative Van Orden. He promised that he would never cut Medicaid. He even signed this letter. Then he turned around and he voted for the largest Medicaid cut in history. It's absolutely devastating. We need to tell Congressman Van Orden, stop raising our health care costs.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit MaurysWestSalemKia.com.
Get 2 rugs for the price of 1 during the BOGO rug sale at Homeworld Rugs. Mix and match with 30 different styles to redefine your home. Buy 1 rug at sale price and the second one is free. BOGO Rugs, going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
You expect more. So thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Finally today, Progresso is turning soup into hard candy. The company is bringing back soup drops for National Soup Month. Flavors include chicken noodle, tomato basil, and beef pot roast. A bundle with actual soup is available at Walmart while supplies last if you're looking. Art is back with the final check of the weather when we come back.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $6.49 per pound or 85% lean for $5.99 per pound. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what they say, new year, new you. And right now, King Furniture is overstocked with the latest styles in bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, sofas, recliners, sectionals, and more. King has the largest selection of Lazy Boy furniture in the Coulee region and an incredible variety of custom options to create that perfect look. And where else will you find free delivery, free haul away, and 12 months no interest payments? It's only at the King Furniture New Year's sale going on now.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
The pain was so much that I couldn't really focus on my job.
Plantar fasciitis. I just was not a happy person.
And I saw the Good Feet store.
And then all of a sudden, I just get these arch supports.
I'm just happier. I feel happier.
It was amazing.
It's a lot easier to be nice when you're not uncomfortable. It's pretty awesome.
The arch supports are never coming out of my shoes.
Nothing worked for me until I walked into that store. It changed my life.
I don't really know if I could put a price on that.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now is the time to stock up with our winter bundle, which includes Drummies, top sirloin, beef roast, pork roast, chicken, ground beef, and ring bologna. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Just about 2 to 4 inches of snowfall on the way as we finish out today, going all the way to your Sunday afternoon. Then drier conditions will ensue for your Monday for MLK Day. But look at that, minus 17 degrees for a wind chill coming into the forecast. Whew, we'll hold on to drier conditions next week.
All right, that sounds horrible. Thank you, Art. Thanks for joining us today. We will see you back here tonight.